The Columbia Marionette Theater joining me now to talk about their latest production, which runs through April 20th at their theater on Laurel Street. Let me welcome Lion Hill, the artistic director. You guys are still going strong, huh?
We are. Thanks, Koko. It's great to talk to you again. We opened back up last summer and have been seeing a steady increase in people coming out to check us out. You know, we were closed for a year, and in that time, babies were born and new children came of age that maybe didn't know about us. We kind of took for granted that we were always there every Saturday, and but we have been kind of seeing a build in in attendance, and our holiday show was very well attended, and so we are back to our Saturday shows every Saturday, 11 and 3. We're going to be there. I'll tell you, when we first opened up, the puppeteers sometimes outnumbered the audience, but we stuck with it, and those audiences have really built up.
You know, this is a jewel in Columbia, South Carolina, a marionette theater, one of very few in the country. Are about how many are still left in the country?
I don't know the exact number, but it's pretty small. It's pretty
Yeah,
small.
yeah.
In terms of brick and mortar puppet theaters, I mean, you're going to have to go to Atlanta to see the next closest one, the Center for Puppetry Arts in Atlanta. And then from there, I don't even know where you go. So, yes, it's very rare. And it's also for a city Columbia's size to be able to support this theater. We've brought in puppeteers from around the country in the past for visiting artist weekends, and they are always so impressed with not just the fact that we have this large theater, you know, that seats over 200 people and have a 30-foot stage, but that the audiences come out, and that the Columbia audiences are great and really come out and support the arts and support puppetry.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to say that these people do amazing work. If you have not seen a production at the Columbia Marionette Theater, please, start with this one, Beauty and the Beast. You will not be disappointed. Now, I wanted to ask you, Lion, since you are the artistic director, tell us a little bit about your role with the theater.
Well, I am going to be making sure that everything happens in our theater. When you come through the doors, I want to make sure that you see nice landscape grounds as you walk up, that you come into a lobby that has stocked refreshments and puppets for sale, and that you come in and see a production on our 30-foot stage with lights and sound, and have a really good experience the entire time that you're there at the Marionette Theater. So it encompasses more than just performing or even directing. So we all wear multiple hats there at the theater.
So you have the adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. And as I mentioned, this is going on now through April 20th. It includes a lot of drama, a lot of comedy. Tell us a little bit what people can expect.
Sure. Well, now we love to do classic fairy tales at our theater. And we like to go back to the source material and to also make our own unique interpretation. So if you are a fan of the Disney film, whether it be the live action or the animated that one was based on from Disney, those are great films. I love them. But they are one specific interpretation, and a lot of the characters that are in there are Disney characters, not part of the original story. So when you come to see our adaptation, it was written by our executive director, John Scollin. He wrote the music. He provides some of the vocal talent in it as well. And you're going to see our own unique interpretation that plays to the strengths of puppetry. So you're going to see it translated onto a puppet stage and with our take on the characters.
I'd love for us to talk about your Marionette Mondays and field trips and that sort of thing. But first, let people know the best way that they can get tickets for Beauty and the Beast, because this actually helps you guys do what you do.
If you want to buy tickets, really just come to the door. I mean, we are a big theater, and we don't have it set up on our website to take advance tickets because we have general seating. So it's sort of first come, first seated, but we have always got room. So if you want to come see a show on a given day, do check our website, cmtpuppet.org. Once in a while, we're closed on a Saturday. It has to happen every now and then. 9 times out of 10, we're there. Just check, make sure we're open, and then plan to get to our theater about 15 minutes before showtime. That's when the general public start coming in and grabbing a seat. We are now serving limited refreshments. We've got our fresh popcorn and we've got a few drink options. We're not back up to the full refreshment stand, concession stand that we used to. Now, of course, we also host our birthday parties, and on the weekends, our theaters are open. Our theaters are open at like 9:45 to allow a party to go on for an hour before the AM show at 11. And again, we do that from 2 to 3. You can have a birthday party and then watch the 3 o'clock performance. And that information's all at cmtpuppet.org. And the cost is $7. And I think, we pride ourselves in trying to have a very reasonable price so we're not breaking the bank to come see us. So that's for ages 2 and up.
Okay. Are you still doing field trips?
We are, yes. Now, it's such a strange time. We're happy to book it. And then if things change, we've had a lot of cancellations and we understand that, but we want to do everything we can to encourage those schools and groups and organizations that are in a position to go on a field trip and can do so safely. I think we have lots of space. We can offer at minimal surfaces that they interact with. We can be a relatively safe field trip. I feel that we can, tell that to people that are coming. I look forward to the day when that business will come back in strides again. I love to have big buses of kids coming in to see a show. A couple hundred kids in the audience. The energy is so great. So we're definitely available and can really work with a group, and we can accommodate even last minute changes of schedule.
And, I also heard that you're doing Marionette Mondays. Tell us about your Marionette Mondays.
Marionette Mondays are an institution. They're every third Monday of the month at 10 a.m. They were originally started as an opportunity for individual families and homeschool families to get the field trip experience, because when we do Marionette Monday, we're going to do the performance, but then we're also going to do a Q&A. We might do a backstage tour, depending on the show. We have some puppets to hand out and teach children a few moves so they can practice out a marionette. And then we also have an additional puppet making activity that you can sign up for. And so you could really stay with us from about 10 to 12:30, see a puppet show, operate a puppet, and make a puppet to take home. That's the third Monday of every month at 10 a.m.
Okay. All right. You guys are so good at what you do. You're on a shoestring budget, but you do everything so well. And I'd like you to let us know how we can help you do what you do.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, hey, I will tell you that Midlands Gives has been such a great opportunity for us. We participate in it every year. Now, in addition to the Midlands Gives Day in May, you can donate any time of year. And so that is the best way to donate to our theater, is through look us up at the Midlands Gives website. You can make a donation at any point, and we get all the information about that if you choose to share it, and can follow up with you. So that's very helpful right there. And of course, word of mouth. Now, when we collaborated with Cola Jazz Foundation in December for our Christmas show, they actually have an arrangement for some billboards. And so for the first time ever, I saw some of our puppets on a big billboard, and that was amazing. But that's not the norm for us. We word of mouth for us. Right. If you have a good time, and you can take pictures at the theater. I love it when people take some pictures backstage with puppets and post them and stuff. And I think all of that kind of shows people what we're doing and helps spread the word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not many people realize you guys are not for profit. So anything that we can do to help, and that's why I love having you on this show, just because I love you guys. We go way back. I don't want to say how far.
Me neither.
but we go way back. And I just wish you all the success in 2022. Again, it is Beauty and the Beast, and it's now through April 20th. And tickets, just go show up at the door for tickets. And for more information, once again, your website.
CMT, that's for Columbia Marionette Theater, cmtpuppet.org.
All right, Lion Hill, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Koko. Take care.